Today is March 16th. Today's quote is entitled, "That's Interesting." When something upsets you, when you have difficulty tolerating people or situations, or you're about to complain, try saying this mantra instead of getting upset. That's interesting. Of course, many interesting things will happen to you, but with this mantra, you'll be better able to tolerate those interesting events. So I'm making this video while I'm in Australia, and we had a very interesting event that happened. We cooked for the program, and the sabji burnt. That was a few days ago, and we had another interesting thing happen today. We cooked the sabji for an event tonight, and the sabji burnt. Very interesting. And we found out another very interesting fact is that the bottom of the pot is about as thin as paper. So I recently gave a lecture and I delivered this mantra to everyone. That's interesting. Sometimes that's very interesting. And sometimes that's really very, very interesting. And so today everyone was saying, you know, we burnt the sabji again. It's the second time in 3 days. That is really interesting. And we all laughed. So, what's the point of this? Okay, this is funny, it actually works, but the point is, why would we want to focus on something that's upsetting us? Because it just drains us, it disturbs us, it distracts us from our bhajan, it distracts us from our meditation on Krishna. Of course, there's so many things to distract us from Krishna, and things which bother us, things which are difficult to tolerate, things we complain about, are excellent ways to be distracted from Krishna, because they're all around us. In fact, in this world, as you know, so many interesting things are going on all the time, every day. And if we are going to allow ourselves to get upset by all those interesting things, we're going to be quite upset and quite distracted. So, sometimes people say to me, "What do you think about Donald Trump?" To which I reply, why should I think about Donald Trump? So in the same way, if something isn't of value to think about, like something that upsets you and disturbs you, why bother thinking about it? Because there's no benefit to you, it doesn't do you any good, it only just sucks energy out of your mind, which could be better used for serving Krishna. Now, you know, we all know that sometimes when we get disturbed and we're chanting our rounds, rather than hearing the holy name and praying to the holy name, we're thinking about the person who disturbed us, which is unfortunate. And some devotees have said, maybe you've experienced this, that your whole 16 rounds were ruined by meditating on something that disturbed you. That's very unfortunate. So in the Gita, Krishna's telling us, become free from duality, don't be disturbed. Even by happiness, don't be disturbed. Why? Because any disturbance distracts us from our bhakti, distracts us from our meditation on Krishna, distracts us from our bhajan. So don't go up and down. Something's good, you're happy. Something's bad, you're upset. This way, that way, up and down. It's not the way to practice Krishna consciousness. So meditate on this. Think about it more deeply, and you'll see, yes, there's really no reason to get focused on what is not good, because it doesn't do us any good, and it only disturbs us. Hare Krishna.